Yes, Prabhuji. So, Prabhuji, we can start at 7 or 7 o'clock. Just in 1 minute with introduction.
Yeah,
So, Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So, again, we have with us His Grace Prashant Mukund Prabhuji to fill with us one more Nectarian Katha. Hopefully, this will be the last Katha of this session by Prabhuji. So, we are very, very grateful that in spite of so much busy, Prabhuji has taken out his time for 2 days to give us the nectar and to fill our heart with Srimad Bhagavatam and to make us Srimad Bhagavatam as heart of our life, not as the part of our life, to guide all of us in this journey. So without delay, so I request for you to continue and please bless us for you so that we can hear attentively and also receive the same message as you are conveying to. Hare Krishna.
thank you so much, Rupan Prabhu, for introducing me to the devotees. So, welcome, devotees, for today's session of Srimad Bhagavat Challenge 21 days. So, this is my second time I am coming for this session, Srimad Bhagavatam Reading Challenge. Hopefully, I will justify the service of Srimad Bhagavatam. We'll start with Mangalacharan and then we'll enter into today's topic of Lord Rishabdev pastimes. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udiraye Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagvat Sevaya Bhagavati Uttam Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Nashtiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopakumaraya Govindaye Namo Namaha Namaha Pankajnabhaya Namaha Pankajmaline Namaha Pankaj Netraya Namaste Pankaj Angriye Vancha Kalpatarubhasya Kripa Sindhubhya Eva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Sri Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschati Desatarne. Hare Krishna. So today we are going to discuss very special topic of Srimad Bhagavatam. In the 5th canto, we read from chapter 3 onwards. There is a pastime of Lord Rishabdev. And Rishabdev is known for starting a special sect called Jainism. Though it's not like that, we'll discuss why people call it like this. So, Rishabdev is a Lord incarnation out of 24 incarnations given in Srimad Bhagavatam. This is one of the incarnation of Lord Shri Krishna in the form of Rishabdev. So, Shukdev Muni, speaking to Parikshit Maharaj on the shore of Shuktal nearby Ganges, that about there was a king called Agnendra, the king Agnendra. So in the Agnendra kingdom dynasty, there is a king called Nabhi, Agnendra Nandan Nabhi Maharaj. So Agnendra son Nabhi got married to a girl called Meru Devi. So the wife name was Meru Devi. So both of them were requesting to Lord, oh Lord, please give us son. But there was no son in the family of Meru and Nabhi Maharaj. So once they were doing a lot of worshipping, austerities, yagyas, and suddenly in Satyuga, Lord appeared in the form of Shankh Chakra Kamal Gada, having the disc club lotus in his hands. And all the Purohits, those who were recommended for the yagya, they discussed and requested Lord, oh Lord, they are very nice devotees, very nice austere people, very nice kingdom. So we request you, Lord, please provide them one son. So Lord said, I'm very happy, I'm pleased by your prayers. So Lord appeared in the form of Vishnu and he said, you want son like me, but there is no one who can be like me because I am the supreme personality of Godhead. No one can like me, not even the demigods can like me. So I am totally different. Saying you want son like me, so I have to appear in your home as your son. And then after some time, because of their auspicious character, because of their spiritual characteristics, Vishnu became happy and came as one of the Ansha avatar known as Rishabdev. So he's not Purna avatar. There are different categories of avatar. Why he's not the same avatar as Krishna or Lord Ram? There are different kind of avatars. 6 type of avatars mentioned in Shastras. One is called as Leela avatar. Second is called as Guna avatar. Guna avatar means when Krishna want to create this creation, he comes in the form of Vishnu, Brahma and Shiva. So sometimes people known as God, G is for generator, O for operator, and D for destroyer. So generator means Brahma, operator means Vishnu, and destroyer means Shiva. So these are 3 avatar of Krishna. From Krishna only incarnates Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh. From Satogun, Vishnu. From Rajogun, Brahma. And from Tamogun, Lord Shiva. So it does not mean Shiva is Tamoguni or Brahma is Rajoguni. It is just to uplift the people in the Rajogun mode of passion and the mode of ignorance. Krishna appeared in 3 forms. Swambhu Brahma. So Brahma is not only one Brahma, there's different kind of Brahma. One Brahma is Swambhu Brahma, who is Guna Avatar. Later on, the Brahmas take over as Jiva Brahma. The Brahma, one who becomes illusioned by seeing the pastimes of Krishna, Brahma Vimohan Leela, he is not Krishna. He is a Jiva Brahma. Sometimes a Jiva who gets the pious credits by doing tapasya austerities reach to the level of Brahma also. Brahma is a Jiva. But no one can become Vishnu. Vishnu is Vishnu Tattva is different. And Shiva is also a Tattva which is like same as Hari, but because of mixing of the mode of ignorance, appeared in the form of Shiva to uplift the people, those are in mode of ignorance. Like in milk, if you add some tamarind, imli, if you add some tamarind, what happens? It converts into curd. Similarly, Shiram Dadi Vikar Vishesh Yogat. So the Hari is non-different from Vishnu. He is Vishnu only, but Vishnu can become Shiva, but Shiva can never become Vishnu because milk can become curd, but curd can never become milk. So similarly, these are the 3 Guna avatar. Then comes Manvantar avatars. Manvantar means in every day of Brahma, there are 14 Manus created by Brahma. One day. One day means 12 hours. Then 12 hours is the night of Brahma, which is called as Pralay. And 12 hours day is called as Kalpa. So in one Kalpa, 14 Manus created by Brahma. And one Manu goes into the cycle of Divya Chaturyug, which is 71 cycles. So one Divya Chaturyug is Satyug, Tretayug, Dwaparyug, Kalyug, which is 43,20,000 years, multiplied by 14, which becomes 12 hours of Brahma, 1 day, half day actually half a day. And then similarly, same time is night, which is called as Pralay. So Kalp and Pralay. We call it as day and night. Brahma call it as Kalp Pralay. So like this, Brahma lives for 108 years, divine 108 years. So which time is going on right now? It is 51st day of Brahma. Already Brahma has crossed 50 years. And this is 51st day. He is just celebrated his birthday and entered into a new life. That is why when we do Sankalpa, we call it Dui Prarardhe. Dui Prarardhe means half has gone. Dui, second half of Brahma life is started. And this is first day of Brahma, in which already 7 Manus has, like 6 has gone, and 7th it is going on. Vavasvat Manvantar. And in 7th Manu, 28th cycle is going on. Out of 71, 28th Chaturyugi is going on. 28th Divya Chaturyugi is going on. And we are so happy to announce that the 28th cycle, Lord Shri Krishna appeared in Dwapar Yuga, the Swam Bhagavan, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in the Kali Yuga as the Yuga Avatari Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So these are called as Manvantar avatars. Manvantar means in every Manu, when Lord appears, called as Manvantar avatar. Then fourth is called as Purush avatar. For creation, Vishnu expands himself into 3 forms. Karunadakshay Vishnu. Then Karunadakshay Vishnu expands into the millions and millions of universes. And one universe in which we are residing called as Milky Way galaxy. Shira Sagar is there in this galaxy. So there are 3 Vishnu. One is Karunadakshay Vishnu, expands himself into the every universe called as Garbhodakshay Vishnu. So every universe is like a ball, and inside the ball we find that bladder is there or the air is there. But inside the universe, the sweat of Vishnu is there, which is called as Sweda Jal. Sweda, the sweat of Vishnu. And on that sagar, Vishnu is residing, lying down in the form of Garbhodakshay Vishnu. Garbho means the womb of the universe. Garbhodakshay Vishnu. And from the navel of Garbhodakshay Vishnu appears a lotus. And on that lotus, Brahma resides. And in this stem of the lotus, 14 planetary system from Patal to Brahmaloka. And in the mid is Prithvi Loka, in which we all residing. So this is the creation. And when Brahma creates this all, and the service is given by Krishna, that as in generator, as in service given to you, you have to generate people, you have to give the body, Panch Tattva Sharira. So the Panch Tattva Sharira given by Brahma, but how to move? Then Krishna sends the souls, Mameva Anshaha. So we are the part and parcel of Krishna inside that body, and then the body starts moving like a plastic toy moves when the Duracell is there. So the soul is like a Duracell, and this body is like a toy, plastic toy or a robot or a car or something like that. So in different types, cell is there, soul is there, and that is why different bodies are moving. So this is called as, for moving, a different Vishnu comes to guide the soul as Shirodakshay Vishnu. So there are 3 Vishnu: Karunadakshay, Garbhodakshay, Shirodakshay. Shirodakshay is a Vishnu residing on the Milky Way, on the Shira Sagar, which is in the galaxy. Inside this material creation, there is a separate Vaikuntha called as Shirodakshay Vishnu, Shira Sagar. Shir means milk. So Milky Way, Milky Ocean. So these are Vishnu avatars, Purusha avatars. Then comes Shakti Avesh avatar. Shakti Avesh means Krishna expands his energy to different forms to manage the creation. Like he expands Balaram, and Balaram expands into Shesha avatar, Shesh Nag. Shesh Nag is known as Shakti Avesh avatar, Shesh Nag. Why? Because Shesh Nag having a special Shakti called Bhu Dharana Shakti to hold the complete universe on the head, Bhu Dharana Shakti. That is why it's called as Shakti Avesh avatar. And then comes Narad Muni. Narad Muni is a Shakti Avesh avatar. What kind of Shakti? Krishna Katha Varanan Shakti. To expand the Krishna Katha, this Naradji is traveling all over. So these kinds of Shakti is given. Parashuram is a Shakti Avesh avatar. Why Parashuram? Because he is having Kshatriya Dalan Shakti. To kill the 21 times Kshatriya Vansha, Parashuram expands himself. So Krishna expands himself in the form of Parashuram. So there are different forms of God. So Purusha Avatar, Guna Avatar, Leela Avatar, Manvantar Avatar, Shakti Avesh Avatar. So these are 6 types of avatars. So he expands, Krishna expands. So Manvantar avatars. So in this, after explaining all this, Shukdev Muni said, Ete chans kalaha punsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swam. Indriyari Vyakulam Loke Mryanti Yuge Yuge. In Srimad Bhagavatam, 1st canto, chapter 3, verse number 28. Parikshit understood, oh, Krishna is the original Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yes, Shukdev Muni said, there are many avatars, many incarnations, but some are Etech Ansh. Some are Ansh avatars and some are Kala avatars. What is Kala? Etech Ans Kala Punsa. Some are Ansh, some are Kala. Kala means the part Ansh ke Ansh. Okay. So like if I want to give you 100 rupees, but I give you only 50 rupees, that becomes Ansha. And if I give you only 5 rupees, that becomes Ansha of the Ansha. So some are Ansha avatars and some are Kala. Kala means Ansha, the part and part. Part again divided into a different part. Ansha, Ansha. And we are also the part and parcel of Krishna. So who we are? We are Vibhinansha, but the incarnations are Swansha. That is the difference. Vibhinansha and Swansha. We are the same. We are same, but we are different. But the incarnations of Krishna are same, but they are not different. They are same. But they are difference of Ansha. So percentage, gunas, and they are difference of kalas. That are the differences. But they are same. We are same, but different also. Achinta Bheda Ved. Why we are different? Because we are very small, minute. But Krishna is very big. He is Vibhu. We are minute. Anu. He is Vibhu. So Krishna is Vibhu. We are Anu. So Ansh, we are Vibhinansh, and the incarnations are Swansh, but they are difference of Anshas. So here in the womb of Nabhi and Meru Devi, in the family of Nabhi and Meru, incarnation Ansha avatar came as Rishabdev Bhagavan. So we can't call it as Krishna, but it is Krishna, non-different from Krishna, because he is Ansha avatar, not the Swan, not the complete 100% Swam Bhagavan, but it is an incarnation of Krishna to give special instructions to the entire society. Okay, so this Rishabdev Bhagavan was slowly, gradually becoming. Why he is called as Rishab? Because Rishab means one who is completely perfect, Sarva Shrestha, one who is completely perfect, known as Rishabha. So Srila Prabhupada mentioned Rishab means one who is completely perfect. Sarva Shrestha is Rishabha. So he was Shrestha in all forms, in appearance. He was very beautiful. He was having all these symptoms of a perfect king. So he was called as he was known as Rishabha. And then when Rishabha was growing very beautifully as a Kshatriya king in the family of Agnindra, in the family of Nabhi, he was growing. Suddenly, Indra become jealous of Rishabdev Bhagavan. And what happened? He stopped giving the rains, like happened in the Govardhan Leela. He stopped giving. In Govardhan Lila, Indra gave multiple amount of rains. But here he stopped giving the rain because Indra thinks that he is the supreme personality. But he don't know he is not supreme personality, he is not supreme controller. He is only a controller of one Swargaloka. But there are millions and millions of Swargaloka in different universes. So Shukdev Muni said, the Sachipati means the Indra become jealous and he stopped giving rains. But because Rishabdev is the Lord, to prove to the complete world that yes, I am the Lord, Lord Rishabdev did a very special pastime. He said, I am Trilokpati. I am the I know each and everything what is going in your heart. So Krishna knows before you thinks what to ask from God, Krishna knows what to provide. Krishna knows what to provide. Like if we purchase a rose flower and the smell of rose comes into our nose. The smell of rose comes into our nose before we smell it. Like if you hold a rose flower and you try to smell it, before you smell it, the smell of a rose comes to your nose. Similarly, before you demands to Lord, Lord knows what to give you. Lord knows what to give you. And also knows what not to give you, what not to give you. Even you ask number of times what not to give you. He knows. So he knows Indra has become jealous, and to treat him, I have to provide rains. And then he provided rains because he's Lord. So when there was dark clouds coming and everybody was surprised that Indra is becoming jealous still, the clouds are coming. Indra was surprised. How can the clouds go without my permission? Then cloud says, you are only a lord of our Loka, but the supreme Loka Lord is Krishna, and he is incarnated in the form of Rishabdev. So we can't deny his orders. So we are going. And then all his ego gone away. And then Rishabdev went into, because of this, Indra become very happy. And Indra said, why don't you marry my girl? Like it happened in the case of Jamvanti. Like Krishna was fighting with Jamvant, and then Jamvant, after he understood that Krishna is only the Lord Ram, with whom I wanted to fight in Treta Yuga, and Krishna appeared in the form of Krishna. Ram and Krishna is same. So he said, who can win me in fight? 28 days I am fighting with you, but I am not able to win over you. Who are you? Please show me. And then Krishna showed his form as Ram. And then Jamvan surrendered. Oh yes, you are Lord Ram. You told me after finishing the war with Ravan, I wanted to fight, and you said nobody is equivalent to you except me, but I can't fight you with now. I will fight you with you in the next Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, when I will come as Swam Bhagavan, and you are fighting with me. And when he lost the war, he said, please take my girl Jamvanti. And this is how Krishna get Patrani Jamvanti. Similarly, here when Indra lost the case, he said, please marry my daughter. And the daughter's name is Jayanti. Son name is Jayant, and the daughter name is Jayanti. So Indra gave his daughter Jayanti. So Rishabdev married to Jayanti. And from Jayanti, the family begot 100 sons. 100 sons. The eldest son name was Bharat Maharaj, by whose name this Bharat Desh, India, is known as Bharata, because of the Bharat Maharaj. And then there were 9 more Kshatriya sons, whose name was Kushavarta, Ilavarta, Brahmavarta, Malay, Ketu, Bhadrasan, Indrasparkaha, Vidarbha, Kikataha. So these were the 9 Kshatriya sons. Topmost was Bharat Maharaj. So these were the 10 Kshatriya sons. Those attitude was Kshatriya attitude. Then they gave birth to 9 sons, those who were Paramahansa devotees, Vaishnavas. Their name was Kavi, Havi, Antrikshaha, Prabuddha, Piplayan, Avihotraha, Drumil, Chamas, Karabhajan. So these are known as Nav Yogendras. Nav Yogendras. When you read Srimad Bhagavatam and you reach to Canto 9, you will read a discussion between Nimi Maharaj and Nav Yogendras. 9 Vaishnavas who travels and preaches the instructions to different people. So Nimi Maharaj is in the Vansh of Janak Maharaj. So he asked questions to this Navyogendra in 11th canto. And then these Navyogendras explaining different questions of Nimi and explaining the purpose of devotional life. And so this complete Bhagavatam is a samvad. Last time also I discussed. No, the question asked by Nupur Mataji is Bharat Maharaj is the same Bharat of Ramayana? No, this Bharat is different. Bharat Maharaj in Ramayana is Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrughan. They are different, and this Bharat is different. So this Bharat is a son of Rishabh Dev Bhagavan, and that son is that Bharat is a son of Dashrath Maharaj. So Rishabh Dev Bhagavan, son known as Bharat Maharaj. So yes, Janak Maharaj is the father of Sita ji. Yes, in the lineage of Sita ji, they were all the family members were known as Janak. Not only Sita ji's father was Janak, Sita ji's father name was Shira Dhwaj Janak, whereas the complete family is known as Janak. There were many Janak happened. Shira Dhwaj Janak, Upendra Janak. There were many Janakas. Kushadhwaj Janak, the brother of yes, this Bharat Maharaj. Who later become Jad Bharat. Yes. So please ask questions later on. Let me speak first. So these are 9 Vaishnavas, Nav Yogendras, and later on 81 son, they were Brahmins. Brahmins means Karma Kandi Brahmins. Karma Kandi means one who do karma to get some results. Like we do Graha Pravesh, Puja, we do some Lakshmi Pujan. For getting some benefits, when you do something, it's known as Karma Kand. Even if you're chanting Hare Krishna for getting some benefit, then this chanting will be called as Karma Kanda. Till the time you're not chanting to please Krishna or to get engaged in the service of Krishna. Oh Krishna, please engage me in the service of Radha and Krishna. Oh Krishna, please engage me in your service. Oh Radharani, please engage me in your service. This is the meaning of Hare Krishna. To achieve the love of Godhead, do not utilize the Uttam Madhurya Nam, Harinam, just for the sake of some material benefits. Then it will become a karma kand. I need a job, I will chant Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. I am suffering from disease, let me chant Hare Krishna, Krishna. So we should not utilize this name. This name is to get very opulent thing in our life, that is Krishna Prem. So do not misutilize it for the normal material things. If we go to Prime Minister and we can ask him anything, but when Prime Minister says, oh, you are chanting my name from so long, what do you want? We say we need 1 kg rice. Give me 1 kg rice. Prime Minister will say 1 kg rice. For that, you are chanting my name continuously. So we are chanting the Lord Krishna's name just for getting some material benefit, which is like 1 kg rice for Krishna. So we need to get Hare Krishna, and when we chant Hare Krishna, automatically all the desires get fulfilled. We do not need to chant for desire. We do not need to chant. So desires will automatically get fulfilled. So, and the pure devotion means no desire, desireless. And that is the teachings given by Rishabh Dev Bhagavan. In the later, we will understand. So, this is how there were 81 caste Brahmanas, like Karma Kandi Brahmanas were born, and they expands all this Karma Kand section into the entire world. And 9 become the Vaishnavas, those who are above the Brahmanas. Every Brahman cannot be a Vaishnava, but every Vaishnava can be a Brahman. So we need to become Vaishnava, not the caste Brahmanas. So I come from a caste Brahman family, and it is very difficult to convince them about the Vaishnava philosophy. So even my family members, my relatives does not understand that Vaishnavism is the topmost thing. Though my near family, my mother, father, my wife, my children, they understand it, they chant, and some are initiated also. But the far relatives does not understand. They say, we are Brahmanas, we are not going to chant this Hare Krishna. This is for people, those who are in the lower caste, to make them Brahmanas. I say, no. Vaishnavism comes above the Chaturvarna, Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. So if you become a Vaishnava, automatically you are a Brahmana. So this is a Siddhant given by Sanatan Goswami Pad, that if you add bell metal and a mercury, chemical reaction between a bell metal and a mercury, what happened? It becomes gold. Similarly, you have born into a Shudra family, Kshatriya family, or a Vaishya family. If you add Hare Krishna Mahamantra in your life, you can become a Vaishnava like a gold. So bell metal becomes gold by adding mercury, chemical reaction. Similarly, a person can become a Vaishnava just by adding the Hare Krishna Mahamantra in his life. So this is a Siddhant given by Sanatan Goswami Pad in his book called Hari Bhakti Vilas. So this is a Siddhant of a bit difficult for the people in the entire world to understand. So that is why Rishabdev appeared to give this divine knowledge to the entire world, which is called as Rishabdev's instructions, which comes in 5th canto, chapter 5th. Very important instructions given to the sons of Rishabdev. So Rishabdev gave instruction to his sons, but not only for his son, for the entire creation, for us. So what is the instruction? First instruction, Rishabdev said, Nayam deho deha bhajam loke kashtan kaman arhat vitbhujam ye tapo divyam putra kayena sattvam shuddhet yasmat brahma sukhayam tu anantam. So this is 551, Canto 5, Chapter 5, verse number 1. Very important instruction. Rishabdev said to his sons, O my son, this complete world, which is made up by Brahma, by adding the 5 elemental body, Panch Tattva Sharira, in which is 5 elements, water, air, ether, fire. So all this, and the earth, so all these 5 elements. And we are day and night doing so much of hard labor. Hard labor we are doing day and night. Why we are doing hard labor? To eat happily, to sleep happily, to marry happily, to defend our life happily. But this can happen, this can be done by an animal also. An animal day and night doing hard labor. If you have seen dogs in the street, they are running all around. Do you see pigs in the street? They are running around. For what? So that they can have happy family. So they stay in mud, they are a happy family, but they eat the stools of the different animals. So they eat stool. Just imagine what kind of a species. And so ahar nidra bhay maithunam cha saman etat pashubhi naranam. If you are also living your life only for 4 things, ahar means food, ahar nidra for sleep, bhay for defending your life, and maithun for begetting children. Ahar nidra bhay maithunam cha saman etat pashubhi naranam. And that pashu, that human is called as pashu, dvipad pashu, a person who is standing on the 2 legs, not different from animal. So what makes a human different? Dharmo hitesham adhiko vishesham. Only the dharmic principles. Dharmo hitesham adhiko vishesham. Dharma makes a person different from animal. Otherwise, a person who is not in the philosophy of Vaishnava Siddhanta or worshipping, Manushya Janam Paya Radha Krishna na bhajiya Janiya Shuniya Vish Kainu. If you are a human and you're not chanting the names of Radha Krishna, you are eating poison. Some people are eating poison in ignorance. And some people are eating ignorance. The human is eating this poison knowingly. Manushya janam paya. Radha Krishna na bhajiya. Janiya shunya vish khaina. We're eating poison. A cyanide. Halahal. We are eating every day. If we are not attentively chanting, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. So Vitta Bhujam ye, Vitta Bhujam. It's a stool of like dogs and the hogs. Vitta Bhujam ye. Like hogs and dogs, we are running all the day. We have to run, Srila Prabhupada said, but not more than 8 hours a day. Work for 8 hours, then do not work for extra endeavors. I should have extra money. In the night also people are working. They are working in the night for demat account. They are doing some Sensex exchanges. They are doing some house property loan things. I need to get more money, more property. It's not like that. We have to utilize very logically our life. 24 hours should be divided into 3 parts. 8 hours for our personal life, 8 hours for family life, and 8 hours for work life. You have to divide into 3 parts. In that 8 hours for family life, you can go to school children, PTMs, you can go for children books purchasing, clothes purchasing, some house things, house affairs you can go. And then 8 hours you need to work. And then remaining 8 hours should be utilized in the service of Krishna. And that you can have to sleep for 4 to 5 hours or 6 hours, at least 2 hours in a day, completely to be given to Krishna by chanting. And if you increase as an Vaishnava, then reduce the family time and then use 4 hours for family and 4 hours for reading and hearing. So this is how person changes from one step to another step. So in Varnashram, person divides into 3 parts, 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours. When he become a Vaishnava, and that level he reduces the family time and increases the time of hearing, spiritual time, hearing, reading, and chanting. So that is why Rishabdev said, Tapo Divyam Putraka Yena Satvam. Oh my sons, do the divine tapasya, Tapo Divyam. Do not do tapasya like yogis do. Getting up in the early morning, going for a walk, sitting in the parks and doing Alom Vilom Kriya, breathing exercises. They are thinking that they are doing very good. They can be healthy bodies, but their mind cannot be healthy. Their soul cannot be healthy. So having a healthy soul and healthy mind, you need to rise up early, but chant Hare Krishna mantra. You have to read Srimad Bhagavatam. You have to hear Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam is the only medicine for the entire world who is suffering from the material diseases. Only solution. I myself worked for a corporate sector for many years, and I have realized it that there is nothing sweeter than Srimad Bhagavatam. Nothing sweeter than Srimad Bhagavatam. If somebody asks me, Prabhuji, you want 1 kg sweet or you want to read Srimad Bhagavatam? So I will say, okay, give me 1 hour time. I will read Srimad Bhagavatam. I felt it that it is more sweeter than any 1 kg of sweets. It's more sweeter. So we have to read and relish it. We have to read and make notes. We have to relish it. You know, relishing? When you have gulab jamun in front of you, the sweet balls, gulab jamun, in front of you, the moment it has been cooked, our taste buds getting some water on the taste buds. I'm going to eat it. And then somebody will come, a Vaishnava will come. Oh, do not look. Before offering to Krishna, we should not look into the food. Stay back, stay back. And then offer to Krishna. We have to wait for 10 minutes. And we are saying, oh, when this bhoga will be offered, I will have to have gulab jamun, the sweet ball. So that kind of relishment. Oh, today's Srimad Bhagavatam class. I have to relish it, make notes. Oh, I'm going to have it. Oh, when 7 a.m. will happen, when Bhagavat Mahavidyalaya class will come. Oh, relish it. After the 21 days over, it should not be like, oh, I've already heard for 21 days complete Bhagavatam. It's over now for 1 year. Next year again, we'll wait for Bhagavat Mahavidyalaya. No, you have to read it every day. Read it every day. Make a note. Before you were not Vaishnavas, we have read so many books, so many rituals we have done. In India, I have seen people every day chanting Hanuman Chalisa, Shiv Chalisa, this Srotra, every day, Gayatri mantras. From the very beginning, people do so many rituals. So Vaishnava should make a ritual of reading Srimad Bhagavatam at least 2 shlokas per day with purports, making notes. At least 2 shlokas. If you can read more shlokas, it's very good. If you make a ritual, people say that I don't have time. When should I read it? You read it before going to office, or keep one Bhagavatam in your office. And before starting your laptop or your work or your shop or your business, read 2 shlokas and then close it, keeping a bookmark. I have read till now. And then when you leave your work, before sitting in your car or your bus or anything, just read 2 more shlokas. So starting with the shlokas, ending your work with the shlokas, you did not need to have a separate time for reading Bhagavatam. You can read every day. So many work we can do, we can utilize. Best utility is a principle, Srila Prabhupada said. We have to utilize. Nowadays, if you don't have books in your hand, we have in your smartphones, we have Veda base, in which you can go and read Srimad Bhagavatam. You can read in your laptops, you can read in your smartphones. So, but do not misutilize your time. Krishna says, I have given 24 hours to each and everyone. It is up to you how you utilize your time. Intelligent person, tapo divyam putraka yena shatvam shuddhanti ye. It will purify you, my sons, if you do this divine tapasya of chanting, reading and hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. If you do this divine tapasya, then shuddhante yasmat, you will become purified from inside and you will get a sukh, brahma sukhayam to anantam. This material happiness goes down. Sometimes it comes and goes down. Sometimes it comes like a waves. Sometimes on top, sometimes on bottom, sometimes on top, sometimes on bottom. But if you go for Bhagavatam, if you go for the Bhagavat Sukha, Brahma Sukhayam to Anantam, this is unlimited. It will go and increase and increasing and increase and increase. It will never stop. So go on reading Srimad Bhagavatam. So these kind of instructions given by this Rishabdev Bhagwan to his sons, many instructions in this chapter they are given. And he says, Parabhava tavat abhodh jato yavatra na jigyasate atma tattvam. It is in shloka number 5th, 555, 555. Parabhavam tavat abhodh jato yavat na jigyasate atma tattvam. You will get miseries of life till when? Till the time you are not going to inquire about the information of soul and super soul. Na jigyasate atma tattvam. Till the time you are not going to inquire for atma tattvam, you are going to have parabhava, yani you have to face the lose. You will apply for exam, you will lose. You will apply for a job, you will lose. You will apply for marriage, you will lose. You will face the lose game in your life. Till the time you will face miseries, and you will face miseries and lot of sorrows, depressions, and some people end up in suicide notes. A person who is known as a biggest author of the books, one author I know, I'll not take the name, but is an author who wrote a book called How to Overcome Frustration. How to Overcome Frustration. And he wrote one book, How to Influence Others. And that author, if you go on Google and find out, you will get the names. When he was suffering with a critical cancer, the last stage of his life, he called his many relatives, many friends. He wrote a book, How to Influence Others, but he could not influence a single person in his life. He wrote a book called How to Overcome Frustration, but he cannot overcome frustration in the last of his life. And he ended up in suicide. And he wrote a letter, though my books was a biggest seller in the world, and I gave many informations about how to overcome frustration, but I could not overcome frustration. I am dying, because that was a material knowledge. But Brahma Sukhayam to Anantam, this Brahma Sukh, the Sukh The happiness of the soul, the knowledge of God and soul is unlimited, anantam. Parabhava, you will never face misery in your life. Even the miseries will come, you will not face it. You will ask, Prabhuji, how? If misery come, we have to face it, na? No, you will not face. How? There is a small pothole or a small ditch on the road, and you are going on a cycle or some scooter. You will feel that ditch, you will feel that jerk, you will feel that pain. But the moment you are sitting in a Mercedes car or a big SUV 4x4, you will not feel the jerk, because there is a shock absorbers in the car. Similarly, Srimad Bhagavatam will give you such a relishment that when you will sit in the bhakti, you will sit in the car of a bhakti, you will not feel any jerk. Jerk will come, but you will not feel it. You will not feel it. Devotees also admit into hospitals, but why don't they feel it? Because they think, I am getting purified. I am Shuddhyanti Asmat. I am getting purified because I am chanting. I am getting purified. I am chanting. I am getting purified. Shuddhyanti Asmat. Shuddhyanti purifies me. So this knowledge is very important. Purifying me. A person who is in hospital, a material person, goes through pain from body and pain through mind. And the person who's a devotee, when get admitted in hospital, he gets pain through body, but not get pain through mind. And which is a bigger pain? A pain through mind. Pain through mind. Because our mind says we are getting purified, and their mind says, material person, why? What I had did wrong? Why I'm in hospital? Why I'm getting so much of pain? Why God is not listening to me? And we say, God is listening to me, and that is why He's giving me pain. He's giving me purification. Shuddhanti asmat. It's purifying me. So that's the difference between a devotee and a non-devotee. So this is what Rishabdev gave informations to his sons. And he said, in this life, people are pramatta. People are so much pramatta, means they are mad about material things. They want to gain more and more, more and more, more and more, more and more. And later on, giving the information, Rishabdev declared, I am God. He declared to his son, yes, I am giving you this knowledge. Though in other pastimes, we see God never declares that I am God. But in this, you see the shloka number 11 of the 5th chapter, you will find, Idam shariram mam durvibhavyam sattvam hime hridam yatra dharmam. So he explained, this is my divine body. Idam shariram, my sharir, my body is divya sachidananda vigraha. So Rishabdev is not a human, he is a sachidananda vigraha. So there are a lot of informations given by Rishabdev Bhagwan, the qualities of a Brahmana who is not by caste Brahmana. You have to become by the gunas, Brahmana by gunas. So he gave the information, Sattvam, Paravam Pavitram, Shamam Damam Satyam Anugraha, Tapam Titikshva Anubham Chayatraha. You have to get this all information. You have to become a Brahmana by nature. And later on in his life, then this Rishabdev Bhagwan, in the later stages, he became Pramatta. Pramatta means, one Pramatta is material, one who is desiring only for material things. But he became Pramatta Avadhut, that showing that there is no requirement of the body. He's gone above the body, Paramahansa stage, above the body. What is happening to the body? He's not caring about it. He was sleeping on the road, one side, passing stool, people going through are laughing on him, criticizing him. But Rishabdev Bhagwan is showing symptoms of Avadhut and teaching to the entire world that do not get impacted by somebody criticizing your body. You are not a body, you are a soul. To give this information, he did a pastime of Avadhut Rishabdev. He was sleeping, eating. If somebody gives food, he eats. He does not work. He do not do anything. He's residing. And his son Bharat Maharaj was on the thorn and he was in the jungle. He was in the forest. So this is how Rishabdev was doing all his last pastimes, and later on, when Rishabdev Bhagwan was into the forest, at that time, what happened? There was a king called Arhat, Raja Arhat. He copied the things done by Maharaj Rishabh. It is given in 5th canto, chapter 6, verse number 9. So here it is mentioned, Kupatham Pakhandam. So the king Arhat, Kukata Nam Raja Arat Namah, Upyatanti Kalo Adharme, Utkrishmane Bhavittavayan Vimohitam, Swadharma Patham Akut Bhayam Apaha, Kupant Pakhandam Asamajasam, Nijmanisham Mand Samat Pravishyante He. He started a path called Kupath Pakhandam, a false religion he started, which is later on a new religion or a false religion copying Rishabdev Bhagavan. He said that yes, I am Rishabdev, because Rishabdev was above his identity. And this Raja King Arhat copied Rishabdev Bhagavan and started a new panth. In this panth, what happens? Ye hava vakalo manujapas devamayo mohitah. So, because of the external energy of the Lord, mohitaha, entire world was mohitaha. And they started rules and regulations. They will not take baths. They will take out their hairs just by snatching it, dragging it. They take out their hairs. They will remain without clothes. And this is a adharma, because they are not following what the teachings of Rishabdev. Teaching of Rishabdev is tapo divyam, means reading Srimad Bhagavatam, but they are not reading Srimad Bhagavatam. So later on, this religion, where people stay without clothes, they take out their hairs, they don't take bath properly, they keep clothes on their mouths, so they keep a one fan in their hands. It's all mentioned in this chapter, which is later on known as Jainism. So, but they say that Jainism started from Rishabdev, but it not started from Rishabdev. Rishabdev left to the spiritual world from that forest, and later on King Arhat copied Rishabdev and he started a religion. So it is known as Rishabdev, but he was not Rishabh. He was falsely claiming that I am a Rishabdev. So you can read it in Srimad Bhagavatam. Kupat Pakantam. So this Jainism is Kupat. It's not a path which is utilized for attaining Krishna. This Kupat Pakhandam. Pakhandam means a new religion started. So, but sometimes people become annoyed when they see this, because people have their different Bhagavatam, their different Mahabharat. They have their separate. They have written their own Mahabharat, own Bhagavatam, own Charitra, and they criticize Krishna. So you can understand who can criticize Krishna. They are Kupat Pakhand. So they said that there are two brothers, Krishna, and one was Neminath. So Neminath saw Krishna killing the kings for winning the Dwarka, and that is why Neminath said this is wrong, we should not do hinsa, and he started Ahimsa Patha. He started a path called Ahimsa Path. So the Neminath was the brother of Krishna, and he said, because Krishna, you're in a lower grade, I'm in a superior grade, you are Hinsak and I'm Ahimsak, so I'm starting a separate path. So they say like this, but we know that the gist from Srimad Bhagavatam, it is Kupata Pakhandam. So this is all characteristic of Rishabdev Bhagwan, though it is very, very detailed. And recently I have given a Bhagavat Saptaha for 7 days on Rishabdev instructions, 7 days, 3 hours a day. So it's very difficult to give all the things in 1 hour, but still I tried to give you all informations of Lord Rishabdev. If you have any questions, we can take it right now.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Prabhuji, can we take now the questions?
Yeah, please.
Yes, Prabhuji. So, Prabhuji, the first question is from Krishna Kumar Prabhuji. He is asking, is Guna Avatar Shiva mixing with material nature? Then how is called as greatest devotee Vishnu Nam Yatha Sabha, Vaishnava Nam Yatha Sabha?
So, like if somebody clears an IS examination or an IPS examination, and he's given deputed a seva to become a jailer in the jail. So IPS is a very great service, is a very great post, but service is being in the jail. So one day I was in a school and I was asking to students, what your father do? I was giving some stress management seminar. So the child said, my father is in jail. So I was surprised, your father in jail? How come? What happened? What crime he did? The child said, no, he's jailer, he's IPS officer. So Shiva is not a criminal. Shiva is a IPS officer. He's a Vaishnava. He is deputed as a Guna avatar of Krishna to uplift the pretas, bhutas in Shamshan, and that is why we have got a deity of Lord Shiva in Shamshan Bhumi, and that is why the demons, we find that always worshipping Durga and Shiva, because they are known as Bhav and Bhavani. Those who are engrossed with the mode of ignorance, to uplift them from that ignorance, from Tamogun, we find that Lord Shiva is helping his Bhutanath to deliver the Bhutas, Pretas. So different people get different service. Yamaraj is also a Vaishnava. Among the 12 Mahajans, Yamaraj is also a Mahajan, but Yamaraj is in Narkaloka, he is a head of Narka. So we can't say the service is different and the tattva is different, position is different. So Shiva is like an IPS officer, but serving to uplift the mode of ignorance people.
So, Broji, can I ask second question?
Yeah, please.
Yes, Broji. So, next question is from Shreya Mataji. She is asking, if we are working more than 8 hours in the office, but our office is dedicated to spreading the teachings of Srimad Bhagavatam, like an organization of ISKCON, and due to additional services, we need to invest more than 8 hours in office for these services. Is this right? Or should we limit our services to only 8 hours and focus the remaining time on our personal spiritual practices or family time?
So this is the Shreya Mataji is my personal question also, because I am also into the full-time service. So it becomes difficult to manage time sometimes. But yes, we need to find out time. At least those who are full-time, they have more responsibility to read Srimad Bhagavatam. And you people are serving Srimad Bhagavatam Vidyalaya. So you need to not only always in the management, like Srila Prabhupada said to his devotees, why I am writing these books? Not for the external people to make them devotee. I am writing these books first to make my devotee as a pure devotee, and later on for the new people to make them a devotee. So, but in the race of distributing books, sometimes devotee falsely forgets that these books are not for other, but it's for me also. So like Bhagavat Mahavidyalaya is spreading Bhagavatam, and then the responsibility of all the devotees serving in Bhagavatam or ISKCON, first to read Bhagavatam more number of time, and then to spread it. So we can do for more than 8 to 10 hours because we are in the service of Krishna, but not forget that reading Bhagavatam is also a part of our spiritual service, because sadhana, then comes seva. There Bhaktivinoda Thakur has given 5 S of bhakti. First S is swastha, health. Health is most important. If your health is not good, you can't do sadhana properly. Second comes sadhana, means you're chanting, you're hearing, that comes in sadhana. And then S is swadhyay, means you need to read Srimad Bhagavatam. S for Srimad Bhagavatam swadhyay. And then comes S, means seva, service. And then comes surrender, means sharanagati. So these are S given by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. The first is swasth. If your health is okay, if your health is not okay, then take medicines, Ayurvedic, homeopathic, allopathic, whatever pathy suits your body, but make your body healthy. And after a healthy body, go for sadhana, chanting. After chanting complete, hearing completes, go for swadhyaya. And then comes for seva. Then go for seva, 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, whatever you can do. And then later on, that will leave you, take you to Saranagati, the complete surrender to the feet of Lord Krishna. So this is Saranagati. Surrender means doing all these 4 activities. So we can't skip anything by saying that we are full-time serving. We can skip on reading, hearing, chanting. We can't skip. Okay, we can reduce some time as per there are different services comes up. So it happens with me also. Sometimes I skip, but whenever I get time, alternate day, I read Srimad Bhagavatam pending work also. Like if a target is given of 16 round chanting, if somebody misses some round, 2 round or 1 round, then first priority in the next day, early hours, first to complete your pending round, then to complete your next rounds. Okay, though we should try to complete on the same day, 99.9% time we should not miss our rounds. If we misses by emergency health or some health in the family, we miss on 1 or 2 rounds, first priority next day is to complete those missing rounds. Similarly, if we miss on Bhagavatam 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, no problem. But 4th day, take out time and read the remaining every day, like 2 shlokas per day. Now, 4th day, you have to read at least 8 shlokas a day. You can't miss. Otherwise, years will goes away by serving and we will not get any relishment inside. So we have to give nectar and taste nectar. So we have to keep on giving and eating also. Hare Krishna.
Next question, Prabhuji, from Navanita Mataji. She is asking, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. My life is not going well. I am giving for job exams, but not getting. Already I am working in bank and associating with non-devotees the entire day. And I and my parents are dished by a person after he promised me to marry. My chanting quality degraded. I can't keep faith in Krishna. Please show me the path, Prabhuji, how to believe in Krishna again in my life.
So it's not a question of believing it again. It's a question of, did you believe it first time? Because believe means it should not break. Faith means it should not break. If it's break, it means on the first go, we were not having faith on Krishna. A faith should not never break. Love means that unmotivated, unbreakable, unalloyed. That is a love. Sarvada dhvansa rahitam satyapi api karane. Even the satya karan, the satya reason, the truth reason appears, the love should not break. If we love God, if we love Krishna, it should never break. Unalloyed, unmotivated, unbreakable. But if it is broken for the first time, because that was motivated love. If you give me a good boy, if you give me a good career, if you could give me a good salary, then I will accept you as Lord of my life. But if you are not going to give me these things which I desire, it means you are not the Lord of my life. Whereas Gopi says, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Ashlishava padaratam pinushtumam adarshnam namratam kurutova yatha tathava vidhat lampato mat pranatastu sa evana paraha. Oh Krishna, if you reject or you embrace, in both the conditions, you will remain the true lover of our heart. You will remain the true lover of our heart. That is the unconditional love to Krishna. So that is the first thing. Second thing, whatever God does in our life is happening for our good. When we have a faith that whatever God will do for us will be good for us, then we can never question. Like we see Arjun. Arjun's son Abhimanyu was killed on the battlefield when Krishna was sitting in front of Arjun. We are having Krishna in the form of deities, name, Bhagavatam, but we have never seen Krishna like a Sakshat Bhagavan. But where in the case of Arjun Pandava, Krishna was on the chariot, front of the chariot, and Arjun is saying his 16-year-old son Abhimanyu is killed by many Maharathis falsely by a wrong practice. They killed. So Arjun can also leave God, can leave the faith. Oh, my son was killed in front of you, Krishna. What is the use of you having you in my life? I'm not going to do worship now. You leave my chariot. I'm going back. I don't want to fight. Anything he can say. But he did not say anything. Arjuna, next day, 11th day, the Abhimanyu was killed on the 10th day of Mahabharata. And the Mahabharata battle went for 18 days. On the 11th day, again, Arjuna came on the chariot and started fighting against the Kauravas. So we should never break our faith on Lord. Whatever God is doing for us, it's good. We have to accept it. Like if son is suffering with a cold and son comes to mother, oh mother, I need ice cream. I need ice cream. Mother will never give ice cream. Oh father, give me ice cream. Father will never give ice cream because father knows, mother knows, my son is suffering with cold and cough. If I give ice cream, it can become a chronic disease. Similarly, if you are asking for some boy or someone in your life and God is not giving, it means God knows if that boy will come in your life, it will harm your life, make your life more miserable than it is now. So Krishna is protecting us. So we should never leave the path of Krishna consciousness, chanting whatever will happen in our life will happen for good, for our benefit, for our best. Krishna will do. Krishna is Suhridam Sarva Bhutanam. He is the friend of all the living entities. He can never cheat us. And cheaters are in the material world, but Krishna is not a cheater. Krishna helps, protects, and provides what we lack. So Krishna is arranging something more better than what you lost. He's giving you more better thing what you did not get on the first go. So wait for the perfect time to arrive and perfect match to come in your life. Okay? Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, last question is from Sri Priyashi Devi Das Mataji. So those who have complete surrender unto the lotus feet of the Lord, they are called Mahajanas. So there are many examples of such devotees. Then why only there are 12 names included?
So 12 name included, that is not 12 name included only, but that's the top prime list given by the different people get different awards. Like we can't question the government of our country that why give only Padma Bhushan to so many people, why you give the Ashok Chakra to so many people, why I gave you the Padma Vibhushan to so many people. There are so many talents all over the India. Why don't you give the talented people? Everyone should not. That is the government's plan, because Krishna says, Dharmam tu sakshat bhagvat pranitam. So the dharma is created by God. Neither me, neither you can create dharma. And this verse comes in 6th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, where Yamaraj is giving information to the Yamdutas that dharma is not created by me and you, because Yamdutas came back from Ajamil, that only by chanting the name of Narayana, how could this dirty person can deliver? So they ask questions that today we went to take one soul, Ajamil, and he was a characterist was so dirty. He was doing all the mischievous activities. But suddenly we went there to pick that soul. What happened? That there were 4 Vishnu Dutas came. They were having Shank, Chakra, Kamal, Gada, and they were saying, we'll kill you. And we were 3, they were 4. And somehow we saved our life and we came running towards you. Please teach us. How come they 4 comes to the dirty person? Why they were behind our life? We never seen them. You have never taught us. So that was the first lecture given by Yamaraj to Yamdutas. Before there was no Bhagavad Saptahas or Bhagavad ceremonies. So Yamaraj says, okay, we were going to start 21 days Bhagavad challenge. Now come and I will teach you Bhagavatam every day. And from there, he taught that there are 12 people who can give you more information about it. And that is Swambhu, Brahma, Swambhu, Shambhu, Narada, Kapilo, Vyaso. So he gave all the information. Who can give you this 12 people, 12 Mahajanas. Dharmam tu sakshat bhagvat pranitam. And they said, Dharma is what created by Lord. And Yamdutas asked, how can one name can deliver someone? He said, you can't ask this question, because I did not create it, you did not create it. It's created by God. Dharmam tu sakshat bhagvat pranitam. It is created by, dharma is created by the God himself, Krishna himself. We can't ask government, why you make the red light stop and green light go? Why can't you make the orange light? Why can't you make the black light, purple light? We can't ask the government. It's created by government. Dharmam tu sakshat bhagvat pranitam. And different people get different awards. Like there are 12 Mahajanas, there are 9 Acharyas, there are some Goswamis. So different people get different awards as per their talent. We can't question the Shastras. Okay. So meaning of Rishabdev I already told. One who is Sarva Shrestha, perfect in all the symptoms. Okay, Rupan Prabhu?
Yes, Roji. So can we end the session over here, Roji?
Okay, thank you so
Okay.
much.
So
Thanks
thank
everyone.
you.
And please keep praying for me that I can serve Srimad Bhagavatam whole of my life to serve Srila Prabhupada and my Guru Maharaj's mission. Though I am not capable of justifying Srimad Bhagavatam. I am not having that quality of a perfect Vaishnava, though, but maybe someday by reciting Srimad Bhagavatam, one day I will get some qualities of Vaishnava, and by your prayers and your mercy. So globally, all the people, those who are listening, please bless me that I can serve Srimad Bhagavatam. Hare Krishna.
You bless us, Roji, so that we can serve a little bit like you, how you are serving Srila Prabhupada for years of years. I have personally seen him, Roji, in Dwarka. Like
Okay.
so many devotees are so much inspired from you, Prabhuji, that they just some devotees just started coming to temple just after hearing your lecture. There are many devotees who come to Dwarka just to have a glance of His Grace Prashant Mukund Prabhuji. I have personally met devotees, Prabhuji. When I was preparing for my exam, there were many devotees who were so much inspired from you. And they just came at the time of Janmashtami just to have a glance of His Grace Prashant Mukund. And they were telling me that you are sitting with Dwarka, so we have met Prashant Mukund Prabhuji. So, Prabhuji,
All the glories to
please,
Guru Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada. I am not glorious. Thank you.
please bless us to read Bhagavatam and preach Bhagavatam and serve Srila Prabhupada.
Every Indian has a responsibility. Prabhupada writes in Bhagavatam, every Indian has a responsibility. Every Indian has a responsibility to go to the entire world and preach Srimad Bhagavatam as much as you can. Prithvite ache nagar adigram, sarvatra prachar haibe mero naam. So we need to preach more and more. So thank you, ISKCON Bhagavad Mahavidyalaya, for giving me opportunity to serve Srimad Bhagavatam to so many new devotees whom I never met personally, but on the Zoom, on this online meeting, I am seeing so many senior devotees, so many beautiful devotees, smiling devotees, lovely devotees. So devotees, please keep me in your prayers and keep blessing me. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. There is a small announcement. So, today the announcement is that we have completed our first week of Srimad Bhagavatam reading challenge. So, in the last 6 days, we have covered the first chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, and today there will be quiz. So, the whole day is there for preparing, and the quiz will start from 12 noon today. So, prepare yourself. You have more than 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours. So prepare yourself nicely, read Srila Prabhupada purports very nicely so that you give the exam properly. And there will be a surprise for you also at the end of this 21 days reading marathon. So 500 devotees so expected that they will give the exam. So we'll share the link of the form in the community and also you can find it in the portal. So Hare Krishna, Dhanavad Pranam.